dreamy far book and her nose stuck in a book. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teresa. Thank you so much for clicking. It means so much. So for today's video, I wanted to do the hashtag 23 books in 2023. This is just a simple bookshelf read your own books challenge that I have done, I think, for 2 years now. And I have 23 books from my TBR that I have been wanting to read, and I'm gonna share it with you. So I have 23/24 books here, and I'm just gonna go in order, tell you a little bit about the book or read the back. Today we are in my loft of our apartment, and I just thought it'd be fun to film by my little bookshelf with my Easter decorations. And yeah. So the first book is Secret World by L.J. Smith. This is the same author of the Vampire Diaries. This is a beautiful hardback edition. It actually has a bookmark in it because it is the first book that I read in January. Unfortunately, there were some trigger warnings in it that I did not know about, one of them being cancer, and I cannot read about that, so it started to affect my mental health. But I'm still planning to read this. I might ask my husband to read like a chapter with me a night, and then it will be a slow process instead of being like involved in this world, because I think she has treatment for a while. This is a young adult book. She has a best friend that she kind of thinks something is different about. He's kind of too perfect, has this illness, so there could be a transformation in this book, but I'm not sure. One of the cool things about this book is it's written in red font, which is always kind of a unique thing. Next we have The Heir by Kiera. This is actually a spin-off series from The Selection, which is one of my favorite dystopian series, and this actually follows the next generation of that story. There is going to be another selection, and this time the girl is going to be the one who chooses from the 30 men, and it's kind of like Bachelor meets dystopian. For number 3, we have from the same series, The Crown by Kiera. This is just the next book after The Heir. Next, I wanted to throw some smaller books in because sometimes you just need a book that's short. If it's a readathon or something, I chose Operation Prom Date by Cindi Madsen. And these are just YA books, and it's just cute little romances. Kate ships a ton of fictional couples, but in real life, with only one semester left of senior year, it's now or never. She wants to land him for prom. So yeah, I think that seems fun. Then from the same publisher, Crush, we have The Boyfriend Bet by Chris Cannon. Also a just cute, simple romance. They're only 200 and something pages. Then for book 6, we have Sophie and Carter by Chelsea Fine. This is actually like a contemporary, but there's a lot of like crazy stuff that happens with their family lives. I actually read The Heir already, and I gave it 5 stars, and I read this one and I gave this 5 stars. Next we have Shadowland by Alyson Noel. This is book 3 in the Evermore series. Paranormal YA, crazy good series. I cannot wait to jump into this. I loved book 1 and 2, and I just feel like I'm gonna just love this. Next we have Vampires. Vampires Never Get Old. This is actually an anthology, so it's a bunch of short stories of different authors, and I got this in a book subscription box. And the way I like reading these because a lot of times I'll find new authors that I maybe would have never thought of before. I took off the dust jacket and threw it away because it has a skull on it, and skulls are not my thing. Yeah. For number 9, we have Unmasked by Helen Hardt. This is parts 10, 11, and 12 / part 4 of the Blood Bond saga. Vampire, adult, romance, crazy good series. There are 3 books in this one, and my husband actually got me these before we got married. Next we have Deadly Little Secret, a touch novel by Laurie Faria Schultz. This is actually a book I knew nothing about, but I saw it at the bookstore and it kind of just drew to me. I know it's YA because she's 16, and I know it's paranormal. Let's see. Some secrets shouldn't be kept. Until 3 months ago, 16-year-old Camilla's life has been fairly ordinary. Then a mysterious boy named Ben started junior year at her high school and changed everything. I don't know why, but I love when human girl meets supernatural boy. Like, that's just my favorite. Wow, this sounds really good. Then we have The Accidental Movie Star by Emily Evans. This is also a short book, and it's interning on the set of the major motion picture is not all bad. Ashley gets to watch some of the scenes and even offer her opinion. That kiss looked lame, laughable, weak. There's no chance an MTV award would win on the stage with that kiss. Until the director says, "Hey intern, you're right, so teach Caspian how to kiss." Okay, I did not know that was there. And my father-in-law watches my videos. Sorry. That's funny. This is great. Yeah, another short, quick book. For number 12, we have Tiny Pretty Things by Sonia Charaipotra and Danielle Clayton. This is actually a book that I've had my TBR for a very long time, and it's a ballet dancer story, and I think like the dark side, perfection comes at a price. It's also YA, and it's like the dark side of ballet, kind of. Reminded me a little bit of like Black Swan, but a page turner with a heart. This is actually something I could totally dive into because I just finished Verity not too long ago. That was crazy. And then because we've had some crazy stuff going on, we're gonna jump into a middle grade. Number 1, Dork Diaries by Rachel Renee Russell. I just love mixed media books, and when it has pictures and short words, I don't know, sometimes it just gets me, like it just makes me fun. It's just like really fun to have this like palette cleanser after reading like kind of a pretty sexy book. You can jump into something like this, and there's a bunch of them, and I just thought it would be fun to try them, and if I like them, maybe I'll collect them. Next we have The Edge of Happiness by Kristin Turnage. This is a indie author. Heavy book. Like when you pack this, it's very heavy. It's book 1 in the series. Cassie Davis is the girl you'd overlook in the crowd. She isn't the life of the party, she's the DD. The responsible one, the reliable one, the one you can count on. That's who she is. When her best friend dies in a tragic death on her watch, her life starts to fall apart. The guilt and shame takes their toll. Therapists aren't helping, her dad's out of options. That's until her estranged uncle calls out of the blue, giving her uncle the idea of sending her to a small NC hometown for the summer. Her goal is to fix herself, to find happiness somewhere amidst the chaos, but she's not ready for the smooth-talking, gorgeous guy that gets injected into her life. Fun. Cute romance. I don't know if it's YA or adult. I'll have to look that up. Number 15 is How the King of Elfhame Learned How to Hate Stories by Holly Black. This is a beautiful edition that my friend Kelsey gave me. I always keep little notes in there. It is a hardback. And this is the little spin-off book that follows the Folk Heir series by Holly Black. And I just finished that last year, so I'll be able to read this soon, yay! Oh, just to let you know, that water noise is actually our new fish tank. When my husband and I got married, we've been talking about getting a fish tank for a while, did all the research, finally after the fish process. Now we have 5 fish, 4 guppies, and 1 neon tetra. So that water noise, that very relaxing / you have to pee noise, is our filter. I turned it down a little bit, but it's still kind of loud. Next we have Court by Tracy Wolff. This is a book 4 in the series of Crave. Paranormal, YA slash like older YA. Drama and craziness and paranormal creatures, almost Vampire Academy slash Supernatural Academy. Like, check this series out. Fun, trash, not trash, but really good. Simple, easy reading, and really fun chapters. You say potato, I say murdering thief. Always makes me laugh. I actually already read that book too, and I gave it 5 stars. Yeah. Next we have Geekerella by Ashley Poston. This is a like Comic-Con slash nerdy geek retelling of Cinderella, and I've been wanting to read this. I just want to read it like September, October kind of thing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna read that this year at that time. For number 18, we have The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, an intriguing romance and inexplicable will draw you in by Michelle Hodkin. This is a YA. I think it's like pretty dark, but I think there's some paranormal in it. Also another one I've been dying to read. It's been on my list forever. Then we have It's All Your Fault by Paul Rudnick. This is supposed to be just a hilarious. Caution, do not read in public. Will cause you to laugh and possibly cry out loud or scream. Funny, warm, touching, like, it just sounds really fun. Like when I just need a fun book. Is that me again? Yeah. When I just need I swear, he's in those pictures. My face is just cut off. His face is just cut off. But this is just like a fun book I want to read. Next, the book that I've been wanting to read forever is The Vampire Diaries, Stefan's Diaries, Book 1, The Origins. So this is a spin-off from The Vampire Diaries. I've been wanting Book 1 for so long, and I really like Stefan as the character. Even though I'm Team Damon, but yeah. Next, we have Awake at Dawn by CC Hunter. I'm sure you've seen this book many times. This is book 2 in the series of Shadow Falls. And book 1 was amazing. So good. Almost like summer camp slash supernatural creatures. It's YA. And crazy stuff happened in the first one. And I don't know why I didn't dive into the second one. Ooh, maybe I can soon. I say that about every book. Is that a struggle that you guys have too? Yeah. Will this fall? Hopefully not. Then we have Beastly Bones, a Jacoby novel by William Ritter. This is book 2 in the series of Jacoby. And this is Sherlock Holmes meets Buffy the Vampire Slayer, set in New Orleans. Really good series. I can't wait to read the second one. My husband also got me these. I just can't do this anymore. I have to move it. If this falls, I will cry. Like, you will see me crying. Don't want to ruin my books. Next, we have Of Triton by Anna Banks. This is book 2 in the series of Poseidon. Kind of mermaid slash merman slash merpeople. And it's YA and human girl meets supernatural boy. All the stuff I read. Yeah. Alright, now coming in at book 23, we have A Rumor of Gems by Ellen Steinberg. This is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful book. My therapist actually got me this book, I think for a wedding present, and she said it's like, she knows the author, and she said it's paranormal slash kind of sexy slash like really cool stuff. Suspenseful, sexy story about myths that linger in the shadows of our world. Super cool. Super cool. So definitely gonna jump into this. Yeah, that's book 23. Awesome. If you've made it this far, go ahead and leave a book emoji if you have nothing to say. But if you could, in the comments, could you leave me down below one book that you want to read from your 23 books? Or tell me if you are also doing this challenge, because that would be super awesome. That is all 23 books of my hashtag 23 in 2023. I think I'll be able to get through it. It's already March. I've read 3 and started the 4th one of the other ones. So I think I can pretty much accomplish it. All right, remember, you can find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All you need is a book. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next videos. If you could like this video, that would be awesome, and if you want to subscribe, we would love to have you here. Alright, see you next time. Bye!